This is an emergency broadcast. This is not a test.
You are listening to Brapwatch.
Well, what are you gonna do about that?
Fix it. Oh. Sorry about that.
Don't want ordinary sausage to be blasting on the fucking TV.
Let's sausage. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Brapwatch, the highlight of my week, maybe the low light of your week, but, you know, here we are. It's the Nate and Amy show again. Who knows where Alden is?
Someone call it an Amelia show.
Ooh, actually, that would be cool. Like, if it just becomes you and me, and I know you were talking about wanting to change the name. You're like, it's not going to be Brapwatch forever, right? Like, that was just a bit. Like, that's part-time. And you said this to me on fucking Halloween while I was very drunk, and I almost beat you.
Okay.
I didn't, because I was stopping Asian hate that night. But
you didn't beat me, but I did tear up, and I was like, do we have a problem? In the middle of the club.
Yeah, because you're like, I don't like the name of our show that we're on episode 30 of. Can we change it? I'm like, can I strangle you? Do you belong at the bottom of the East River? Yes or yes?
ASMR moment.
But anyway, if Alden were to seriously leave the show and there were serious reasons why we had to do that, we would rebrand as the Amy Alapatu show.
No.
And it would be a 2-camera setup, and I would just be like your assistant. I'd be like your producer, and then it's just you, like, framed up center frame, screaming into the void, and then, like, an occasional, like, aside from me, I think.
It's just me posting my Instagram stories, but it's just uncut. Uncut, all one take, and it's for an hour straight.
Uncut Amy.
Ugh. Anyway.
You were right. It does smell like shit in here.
Yes.
I don't know what's going on. And you all at home are very, very lucky that we are not in smell-o-vision, because, oh boy.
I can't live like this.
Yeah. Neither can Frederick here. You can kind of see him on the side of frame, I believe. But he was behind the couch, and then Amy got overstimulated, rightfully so, and Frederick kept falling on them. And now he's moved to this box. What's in this box, by the way? Is
I don't
it
know.
Gwyneth Paltrow's decapitated head? I fucking hope so.
Oh my god.
That's a Seven reference if you haven't seen that movie. I'm not calling for the death of Gwyneth Paltrow. I think she's fine for a multi-millionaire, if not billionaire, grifter.
Have you, like, tried any of her skincare products?
Yeah, because that's what I do. I try Goop.
Okay, all right. You know
Yes,
what?
actually, I have.
I like the sunscreen. The Goop sunscreen is good. Is it $45? Yes.
That's the Goop water.
Ew.
Did you ever smell the vaginal candle?
No, what the
She made a candle that was scented after her own coochie.
Wasn't that only available at, like, Saks or something?
Yeah, it was a store exclusive, and then there was a limited second run drop, and I know people who bought it, but I never got to sniff it, and I'm okay with that.
I just, like, I don't want people to know what I smell like in my nether regions.
I don't want to wait for our lives to be over.
Oh my god.
What? A little Dawson's Creek moment. Start the day off strong.
I
What?
never watched Dawson's Creek.
It's not bad. It's not Degrassi. It's not Seventh Heaven. It's
The
not.
show that I watched from that era was Days of Our Lives.
Days of Our Lives. Okay,
hated
that's
that show.
full on soap opera.
Yeah, I hated that show.
Anyway, today's beverages. I'm drinking an Arizona green tea apple lightly carbonated energy drink. I don't know. Have you had this yet?
No.
I'm a big fan.
Okay.
It tastes like a virgin Angry Orchard, and the caffeine content isn't bad for what it is. And it's only 180 calories, which is better than most energy drinks. Still a literal metric shitload of sugar, though.
That tastes dusty.
They have a peach one, too, which some people like better, but I'm going to stick with my apple.
You know what? I'm not a fan, but I'm glad that works for you. I have some coconut water of questionable origin.
Oh, what does that mean?
It just tastes interesting, but it's not bad.
May I?
Yeah. It's a little sweet.
It almost tastes like cream.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, yeah.
Breakfast of Champions, guys.
It does have a fuck ton of sugar in it.
Oh,
They weren't fucking kidding.
Jesus. Sin pulpa.
This is coconut juice with water.
Contains 85% juice. Okay.
Well, I won't buy that brand again. So they cleared out at my favorite bodega in Rego Park. They cleared out like half of their beverage section to make room for alcohol, which I'm not complaining. But they used to have 4 coconut water options, and now they just have that one. And I was gonna go to the Steinway little mart, but my train was 18 minutes away, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna go inside of this one.
I don't blame you, man. I asked you if you'd grab me something, and you did, and I'm thankful. I'm grateful, even. Thank you.
Absolutely, anytime.
Thank you.
I'm happy to help. I want my homies to be hydrated on the pod, even if it is with suspiciously sweet coconut water.
I've been drinking a lot more water lately.
That's non-coconutty?
Yeah, like at work, I've been chugging, and here too.
Wow.
I know.
Oh my god, no wonder why your skin looks so good.
Oh my god, thank you. It's because I drank last night.
Last night, we let the Josh wine talk.
Oh my god.
I did not drink Josh wine, no, but I did drink a Pinot
was it?
Grigio.
What was that? You took shots. What was that thing?
Yeah, on the FaceTime call, since you guys didn't invite me out and I was alone and sad and editing our podcast as well as other things. I was editing a lot of stuff last night. I actually kind of needed a night in, but once like 10 o'clock hit, I was like kind of done. Like I could have finished it at a later time, and I was like, man, it's a Saturday. My girlfriend's not responding to me. None of my friends care about me. And then I get a fucking selfie of you and fucking McKenna at Pioneers. And I'm like, I'm going to blow my brains out. I've been trying to make plans with McKenna for like fucking 3 months at this point.
Every time I've seen her, we've talked about it. I've been like, Nate keeps trying to hang out with you. And she's like, I know, like it just doesn't work out. And I'm like, why are we hanging out so easily?
Because I mean, you work 2 blocks away from their home, essentially. But yeah, no, I was like really, really sad, and I was like, well, at least I have them on FaceTime. And I was drinking, it's just a rye. It was really cheap. I got it for like $20.
Okay.
I forget the name of the manufacturer, but it's like a really sweet rye.
Ugh.
And it's pretty good. I had it in a flask at that party I went to for Nick's housewarming.
Oh, did you say it was
before
pickle juice again or hot dog water again?
No, it wasn't a hot dog themed event. I
Oh,
just
yeah, you're
looked
right,
like
you're
a
right.
fucking alcoholic drinking out of a flask at that party.
You're
but,
right. My bad. My bad.
I mean, that was kind of fun too.
Yeah.
I was hitting a sip or two every time I hopped on karaoke. I did a song that was definitely out of my comfort zone. I forget which one. Oh, no, it wasn't. I just did my regular
What is your comfort zone?
Semi-Charmed Life by Third Eye Blind, but
Okay.
the version I pulled up didn't have the lyrics, and I was like, I got this. I did it pretty well the first time.
So what is your comfort zone with karaoke?
Honestly, kind of anything. The biggest thing that I hate when I'm performing karaoke is like a song that is like very clearly out of my range the entire time. Like if it's a song that's all the way like upper register, like I have to like drop it down and then I'm adding some like shticky performance as to why it's dropped so low. But like you know the song
Anything by Ariana Grande?
you know the song Wuthering Heights by Kate Bush?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like
obviously,
I've dropped that like 3 octaves
Oh
and
my gosh.
just rocked that a couple of times. That's fun. But yeah, no, I'm trying to think of like a really good example of one that would just not work for me.
Would Ariana Grande's discography work?
I know like 2 of her songs. I could probably get through a Thank You Next.
I'll tell you what my comfort zone is.
Yeah.
It's Brick Squad. Anything by Brick Squad.
Or is the fucking South African fucking people that we watched Deontwood.
Dion Bird.
Yeah. Honestly, why haven't we done Deontwood?
I'm not doing that at your job.
No, next time we're in K-Town.
With what money?
What do you mean? Alden's birthday is at least one night in K-Town. You better have some money fucking bulked up. You know their card ain't going down.
Yeah, obviously. But I'm gonna put my card down and be like, this is just for karaoke. Drinks gotta be on a separate tab. It has nothing to do with me. I'm sipping water the whole time.
Yeah.
That's not true. I cannot last sipping just water the whole time at karaoke.
Yeah, I love karaoke. Honestly, it's one of the few places where I don't like, whether it's a private room or even like my birthday. Like, I fucking butchered When We Were Young by The Kill. I was not in a good space to be performing. But like anytime that there's music playing and a microphone in front of me, it's karaoke. I'm not taking it too seriously, and it's one of the few times I'm not like worried about what people think of me,
Yeah.
and that's really nice. It's
Yeah.
very therapeutic for me.
Yeah, because like when I'm doing karaoke with other people, or if I'm doing karaoke with people, there's always gonna be someone worse than me, no matter what.
Oh, damn straight.
And that is what keeps me going.
Yeah, absolutely. And like, it's not even a matter of like,
Meow meow.
it's not even a matter of talent. It's a matter of like performance. Like as long as you can get like people kind of like, oh shit, like their attention is on you, like that you're doing karaoke fine. And
Karaoke's
it
honestly
can
like
be
drag
because
a
you're
little
so
bit.
bad. It is. Well, yeah, exactly. I feel like a lot of drag does like lip syncing and stuff like that. So yeah, it's all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I should get back into drag. I think that would be
used
very
to do
good
drag?
for me. Yeah, a couple times.
Okay.
It was really fun. I liked it. I filled in once for a friend at Albatross because they were sick, and they were like, "We're supposed to be emceeing this thing. All the other, queens are there. So could you please like?" I was like, "Yeah, of course."
Mm-hmm.
So I threw something together, kind of last minute, out of Megan's closet, and that was fun. It's a little big, but
I think our third guest is here, or not guest.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah. So.
Can it pick up when my stomach is growling?
Yeah, sometimes, but not
Oh
normally.
my
Your
God.
microphone has to be pointed like this. It's like an ultrasound.
Hi.
Hey, Alden. Alrighty. Alden, how you doing this morning?
I'm here.
Yeah, thank you for being here. We just riffed for like 10 minutes. I don't know. Most of it might be cut.
Hi.
10:16. That's better than 10:35. We're
Look,
improving.
I was on time and then I couldn't escape.
Okay.
Ah, nice.
I will specify later if I need to.
I'm not upset.
Oh, hi, Patches. You little meow mix. Look at you. That's like 5 meows in a row.
I hate the new
6.
logo for Kia.
I
Sorry, emblem.
7.
don't mind it, I guess. Do you have food?
8.
No,
9.
she doesn't.
This cat is starving to death.
She was chill with me. She woke me up a few times though.
Yeah, I saw your little video of her sleeping on you. That was cute.
Yeah, she like actually latched on and was like kneading bread on me, and I was like, "Please, girl, I
She-
need a thicker blanket."
She was like, "Feed me." I'm starving.
It's like,
I'm about 20 minutes away from gouging out your eyes. You dumb bitch. If Patches was voiced by like a celebrity, like a Patches
Please,
movie,
Stewie Griffin.
that's not a celebrity. That's also Seth MacFarlane.
Okay, yes, but I think that she would have a Stewie Griffin voice.
Alden, what do you think?
Wanda Sykes.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was thinking too.
Fair. Or Lola, the person who voices Lola from Big Mouth.
Nick Kroll.
Yeah, isn't
Yeah.
that Nick Kroll?
I don't know. I just feel like she has a very, I don't know, manly voice. Feminine energy.
I think Martha Stewart could do a good job too.
Martha Stewart would do a great job.
Have you guys watched that new Martha Stewart documentary on Hulu?
No.
It's been on my list. It keeps showing up. I want to.
It's pretty funny. She's just like, I don't give a fuck.
Well, obviously.
Yeah, it's pretty great. I'm kind of happy for her.
Yeah, man.
It premiered at the Hamptons International Film Festival,
Hilarious.
and she did like a Q&A after. My buddy Doug was there, and it looked like a lot of fun. I really would like to go out to that festival sometime.
I want to go to a festival at least once, like a film festival.
The Florida Film Festival is actually kind of fun.
It was perfect because
Yeah.
it was a bona fide film festival, but it did not take itself seriously at all.
You know what? I went to the one in
No.
Richmond. I went to the one in Richmond every year for 4 years, actually.
Okay. The Florida Film Festival did have someone from Richmond debut her short documentary.
Was it about polycules in RVA?
No.
That would be sick.
It was about this band that formed in prison.
Oh yes, that was a good documentary.
That was a really good documentary, despite the fact that she had absolutely no public speaking skills and couldn't do her Q&A properly.
I don't remember her Q&A.
It was bad.
It was pretty bad. But wasn't that like in the same theater as the Dawns of Disco
It was-
feature? They did like music documentary. Like was the
Yeah.
billing?
It was
Yeah.
either immediately before or immediately after. I don't remember.
I really want to see that Dawns of Disco movie again. It was supposed to get Hulu distribution and then never made it anywhere. And it was a good doc and it was funny as fuck.
It did make it somewhere. I think it might have been Prime.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I don't know if it's still there, but I definitely saw it on a platform.
If you have like a certain size distributor, you can just put your shit on Prime. That's why it has such a big library.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy to do. Same with like iTunes. It just,
Imagine
you have to do some like
releasing
licensing.
something straight to iTunes.
So I didn't realize Amex had like a pink or rose gold card.
Okay.
And I saw one yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Or I guess Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like the purple Delta one as well.
Mm-hmm. My dad has a black, gray, graphite Amex.
Oh, okay.
I would really like one of those heavier debit/credit cards, like one of the metal ones, like
Oh,
you have.
Is
yeah.
your Delta one not?
I don't
no.
have a Delta one.
Really?
I have a cheap, shitty American Express card, the gold one.
Because all the Delta cards I've seen have it.
I'm on the lowest tier American
Oh.
Express Delta card.
I don't know if that. I assume it affects it.
It's shit.
I feel it.
It's ultra shit.
Dude, I have.
I used to have a better debit card, but then they like, when that one bar. Oh, I don't know if I've told this story on the pod. So I went to that. What was it called?
Oh,
The Headless
yeah.
Horseman
I think
by Union Square.
Uh-huh.
And
I like that bar.
it's a fine bar. It's a little collegey just because of where it's at. I
Yeah.
think. But I went there. I think it was after we saw a movie, and I think you had something else after. But I was already in that area, and I was like, whatever. I just want a drink or two. So I get like a Red Stripe beer, and give him my tab, and then my sister called me, and so I take like an hour-long phone call. But I was outside with the other people that were smoking cigarettes. I come back in, I'm like, hey, can I get another one? He's like, yeah, what was your last name again? I was like, Martin. He was like, okay, yeah, no problem. Gives me another one. And then like 20 minutes later, he comes. This is the owner of the bar, too. There's one other bartender working, and then the owner of the bar is there serving
my
me in like a
God.
Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah. I know the guy.
Yeah. And he's like, is your name Eduardo? And I'm like, no, it's Nathaniel. And he's like, oh, fuck. And then he walks away for like 3 minutes, and I was like, oh, that was weird. Anyway, I'm like, can I get another one when you get a second, and then close me out? He's like, sir, I gave your card to another patron. I didn't check the last names. And I was like, I'm sorry. How the fuck did you do that? What, two people can't have the same last name in this bar? And I gave him like a bunch of attitude. Like, I was not in a good mood to begin with.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, this is fucked. So what? I need to cancel my card? He's like, well, I'm trying to get a hold of the guy who was here earlier. I was like, do you have his fucking phone number? How the hell are you even tracking him down? And he's like, yeah, I'm going to send him in an Uber. He's going to give me your card, and then I can give him his, and then he should be fine. He's a tourist. He's staying in Midtown. He'll be here in
How
like
does he
25
know
minutes.
all this?
And I was like,
This is insane.
dude, what the fuck? I already canceled my card. Like, you're not going to be able to bill me. He's like, oh, that's fine. Whatever you want until we get your card back and we get this guy his card is on the house. And then two disgruntled former employees walk in, and they're like shitting on this bar. And they sit right next to me at the bar. And I'm like, yeah. I turn to them and I'm like, yeah, this place fucking blows. They just lost my credit card. They gave it to someone else. So I'm going to have to cancel it. In fact, I already have. And they're like, oh, so your drinks are on the house? And I'm like, yeah, what do you want? Fucking tequila shots. I did like 6 of them. And then the guy's like, look, man, I don't want to like cross a line here, but like I don't want to serve you anymore. And I was like, that's fine. I just want my debit card back. Oh, wait. And yeah, no, I made that guy's night a living hell. I haven't been back since. I probably will go back at some point, but
If we're in the area, it's the
Yeah.
best. It's
Back
kind of
when
the
we
best
had-
one in the
log
area.
it. I gotta log in on Belly.
I mean, it is
It's ass.
shit. And that
The
was,
floors are always sticky.
I think that was, yeah, that was after the marathon last year. That was, or 2 years ago, maybe.
I think 2 years ago. It's
Yeah.
been a while because I remember this happening. Because this was when we still had Regal Unlimited.
Yeah. It was 2 years ago then. And, yeah, no, I mean, when we had Regal Unlimited, that place came in clutch multiple
Yeah.
times. Fine
Too
little
bad
spot.
the AMC Village Theater kind of blows.
I don't hate it, but, yeah, it's a lot of weird escalators.
Yeah.
I just
can't
want to kill
even-
myself when we go to the one AMC and the escalators are always off.
Empire, it's because we
Empire.
go so late.
I know, but I'm like, please, my oversized ass can't handle this.
Not with that attitude.
I'm like wheezing walking up them.
I walked like 7.5 miles yesterday.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Handing out flyers, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we raised a lot of money. Did you see, Alden, how much money we raised?
No.
In the 4 hours we were doing that fundraiser in the park for the Middle Eastern Children's Alliance, we raised $708, I think, on Venmo, and
Damn.
$865 in cash.
Damn.
And then we had a sponsor for the event who was going to match any Venmo payments.
So you had
So
1,500 from Venmo.
in total, we raised close to 3,200 because we had
Yeah.
some donations after the event was over
Right.
too. So yeah, that's definitely a good use of my
Nice.
Saturday morning
Yeah. I'll be there on the...
on Black Friday.
Yeah.
Sweet. I think the Queens chapter, we were talking a little bit of theory yesterday. I think we're gonna meet in Flushing Meadows and then bus over together, and yeah, just kind of come as a unit. I think that would be really cool. I'll keep you posted. But yeah, it's time to organize. Mostly files on my computer.
God, I need to do that.
I have like four SSDs in my computer right now, and they're all like 98% full. And I'm like,
gotta-
most of the shit I don't need. I can probably uninstall Red Dead 2. I played it for 4 hours this summer.
I gotta open up. I haven't opened up my laptop once since I dropped out of college.
Damn, it's been like a year.
No, it will be a year in like March.
Oh, okay.
But I'm
Your
planning-
battery's going to be fucked.
I think it'll be fine.
Okay.
Anyway, I have to open that up because I'm filling out paperwork this week so that I can go back.
Nice.
To them or another one?
To another one. Because I want to go to a local university.
Not King's College or whatever the fuck is way out in the middle of nowhere.
No, I'm looking at Baruch.
Yeah, that's not out in the middle of nowhere.
It's in Kips Bay.
I really love the Costco socks. We're all socked up right now. This was a really good adventure and a great use of my Monday night.
I'm still wearing my boots.
Are they made for walking?
I walk in them. Are they comfortable to walk in? Not necessarily.
I feel like my Doc Martens are pretty comfortable to walk in.
Docs are the most comfortable shoe I own.
No, mine are definitely the New Balances.
I
I'm
think
so
these are
happy I
just
bought
like
those.
half a size too big, so they don't mold to my foot properly. Like, they're still fine. I don't really have that many issues with them. It's just not as good as it could be.
I had a really, really fun Friday.
Oh yeah, how was your Friday night?
I got really, really good food. And I got way.
Where at? Let's hear the belly.
I went to Arthur and Sons. And I think I gave it like 8.9 or something on Belly. The food was pretty good. I don't like red sauce pasta usually, but I got a seafood pasta with red sauce, and it was actually quite nice. Then we got calamari, we got bread, and we also got dessert. Very good. The drinks were really, really good. So good that as soon as I left the restaurant and walked down the block, I could not keep myself up. I had to be held up essentially. And I kept stumbling, fell over twice on the sidewalk walking to the next bar. And then as soon as I sat down at the table, I puked in my mouth.
What was the establishment where you puked in your mouth?
Plug Uglies.
Ew.
I need that to be repeated because that was not audible.
Plug uglies.
Yeah.
That's foul. That place deserves to be puked on the table, honestly.
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Yeah.
I've never had a bad time there.
You've never had a bad time at Bar Cornelia either, apparently.
Or Pioneers.
But yeah, I puked in my mouth. My friend was like, you have to go home."
Yeah, I'm glad you had at least someone with you. Like,
Well,
that was...
I'm always really good about my limits, and I just was like not coherent that night. So I was like, "No, I'm fine. I'm good. Let's go to another bar." He's like, "No, I'm getting you an Uber." Takes my phone, orders me an Uber. I don't even remember getting in the Uber.
Broke-ass didn't even put it on his account. That's
No,
crazy.
Stop.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Stop.
No, I thought this whole time that he did it. But
Yeah, I was like,
all
damn,
right.
he's becoming a hero.
No, like
Yeah.
A
he,
real human being.
no,
good
like he
person.
offered.
And a real hero.
He offered to, and I was like, no, my phone.
Oh, okay. I'm
Um,
glad you could communicate that.
Anyway, I got home at like 10 something, but apparently I was just sitting outside the whole time.
For over an hour.
Yeah, I was just like sitting outside because I didn't want to go inside.
There were multiple puddles of puke.
Yeah.
It looked like long-grained rice.
Well, I ate pasta.
But why did it look like long-grained rice?
I don't know. I ate pasta and I ate a lot of food.
Anyways, your
I'm surprised
root
with-
beer that you swished your mouth out with
Root beer?
is on the table.
What are you talking about?
So when I came home, I had my Taco Bell, and I was like, "Do you want
I
some
never-
mug?"
Oh my god, when
And
did
you
you do
took
that?
the drink. You took a few swigs, swished it around, spit it out a couple times, and I was like, "Okay, I'm going inside."
I don't recall that. I'm so sorry.
And the cup is still on the table.
That's disgusting.
That is a certified mug moment.
yeah, it is. I love mug root
I
beer.
need to be arrested. That's disgusting. Why did you even offer me the root beer?
You probably looked like you needed a McDonald's fucking Sprite. That
Yeah.
was the best thing that Alden could come up with.
Dude,
Yeah.
like, I'm sorry. I've never
No,
been
you were
that drunk in
sitting
my-
there just kind of like, and your boobs were
Okay,
like,
like, I don't want this
No,
in a public episode.
your
I do.
your shirt was like pushing up against them, so the top of them were like folded over, and I was like, you probably shouldn't be sitting on our stairs like this.
You look like a lady of the night.
Yeah,
Dude, I've never been that drunk in my life before. I can never be that drunk again. I didn't black out, but I think
Next
that's a close.
week.
What?
nothing. Continue.
Yeah, Alden's birthday party. You're going to have to.
I'm not blacking out on your birthday party.
I didn't say you need the blackout.
Is that not what you just said?
No,
What did you just say?
nothing. Continue talking.
I cannot black out. That was so scary.
Okay.
I'm still really embarrassed about Friday.
It's okay. It happens to the best and worst of us. Both are me.
Puking at a bar, like, that's so fucking embarrassing.
At least you didn't puke on the fucking table or on the bar at Cronin and Phelan's like someone else whose name I'm not going to say on the pod.
Ew, who the fuck did that?
You know, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the only time I've puked in the proximity of a bar was outside.
I have witnessed you puke multiple times.
Not in a bar, though.
No, right outside though.
Yeah.
I've puked in a family restaurant's urinal, which we told a couple episodes ago. But I have not
Yeah.
puked in a bar, at a table,
Oh, when we
or
went
in
to,
a restroom.
when we went to Sugar Freak, I went to the bathroom and forced myself to vomit because
Yeah.
I was so scared.
I'm surprised that you had such a base with the seafood and pasta and shit like that, and then also like the hors d'oeuvres and dessert, and still like got that sick from the alcohol.
I think I had
what
like,
drink were you having?
oh my god, I had like I think I had like 8 drinks in 2 hours, and they were
Okay.
cocktails.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Which I know that I drink that much on a regular. Oh
That's
my
what
god.
it looked like when that person did that.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah.
And it was just right onto the top of the bar, 3 seats deep.
You guys
where
are
the,
making me feel worse about Friday.
where the,
So-
remember the guy with the hat that we did a hat exchange at
Ew, yeah, his hat smelled really bad.
that guy was sitting where the person who vomited at the Cronin and Phelan bar. I cleaned it up too, which means I'm a good friend, and it was before the John, the old guy there, even noticed.
I don't know. Like, I never can experience this again. I've talked to a bunch of my coworkers about it because I was feeling really ashamed about it last night. They're like, "What are you planning tonight? How was your Friday?" And I was like, "Oh, it was a night." And I was like, "I'm gonna go have 2 drinks and then go home." And they're like, "Listen,
I'm going to go hang out with McKenna and not invite Nate.
Yeah, for real.
That was brutal. I almost cried.
Yeah.
And then I did cry later.
Anyways, a New Year's party, I want to say 2018 to 19.
that was probably Coleman's, was it not?"
Mm-hmm.
Ugh,
So as soon, we get there early. It's like 9. It's before 10.
dude. Like when I went with the
We
Dylan,
get there
I was
early.
there
We
at 8
walk down
p.m.
into the basement. A dude is actively puking on the bar.
Yep. Yeah.
And I'm like, he just sits there staring at it.
Ew.
I don't know. I had a really bad hangover because I was
Squirtle,
shooting
use
Jen.
water gun.
Ugh.
Yeah.
All I can say, the one caveat from Friday night, I woke up with no hangover.
Yeah, that's impressive. It's
I-
probably because you puked what was making you sick. But
It's also probably the iron supplements that you threw in the trash.
I'm not taking those again. Those have destroyed my life in what little time I've been taking
Well,
them.
it seems like they saved you Friday, or rather Saturday.
Saturday, I was fine. Like,
Yeah.
all day yesterday, I was fine.
It was likely the iron supplements.
No, it's not the iron supplements.
It was likely the iron supplements.
I was drinking a lot of water.
I am Iron Day.
I just need someone to tell me I'm not a piece of shit for Friday.
You're not a piece of shit for Friday. Everything was fine. You chilled. You, like, I don't know. You got home safe. You had a good time out. It got a little out of hand. This shit happens. It's part of life. Yeah, no, the company you were with, the vibes. I think you matched the energy that was being put out there.
No, I just was like really anxious for some reason because I was thinking about my parents because they're.
Because you're seeing them tomorrow.
Uh,
Yeah, this is going to be exciting. I'm excited to
no,
hear.
I really don't want to.
I'm excited to crash your brunch.
No.
Someone's got to save your dad.
Shots with Matthew.
Yeah.
Fuck, I wish
At
I didn't
Jimmy's
have to work
Corner?
tomorrow.
He's not fucking doing shots. He's driving back to Richmond, Virginia after lunch.
Not on my watch. Mama, you're driving for the first time in 12 years.
Oh my god, she would kill all of us.
Mama,
car
you're
drives
driving in New York
itself.
City.
The car drives itself.
My dad's.
Yes.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
It's got the lane assist.
It has lane assist,
got
adaptive cruise control.
I would not trust that. I'm sorry, not in New York.
No.
Okay.
No, once you get on the interstate, maybe.
Yes.
When my dad, like, when we picked up the car from the dealership in Charlotte and we were driving back, he's like, "You want to drive it? I want to take a nap. I'm pretty tired. This is a really big day for me, getting my dream car." And
Dream car.
I know, I was like, okay. I could not handle it. Like,
I don't know if your dad needs to be hugged or shot.
why?
There could be both.
Why?
I don't know. Everything you say about him is either like the most adorable thing ever or the most pathetic thing ever, and it's just really confusing for my emotions.
I don't know. I think my dad and the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Does your dad know the apple dance?
Oh my god, Matthew doing the apple brat dance would be fucking crazy.
I can see if I can get him to do it with me
Oh,
when we're at brunch.
at brunch? Where are you going?
I don't know. I honestly really don't want to meet up with them.
I'm telling you,
Just go to the Times Square Krispy Kreme.
no.
I'm not going to Times Square with my parents.
I'm telling you, go to like Westville in Chelsea or something. It's stupid, super simple, casual American brunch. The service is gonna be so fucking bad. Your parents are gonna be like, okay, let's get the check and split. And by that I mean split the check. Amy, you gotta chip in too.
my mom was like, "Can we do Indian food?" I was like, "I'm not getting Indian food with you."
I mean, if you are, have them meet you here, then drive out to like Jackson Heights or something. There's way better Indian food in Queens than there is in fucking Manhattan, from my experience.
Yeah, I've not been to a...
My uncle called me yesterday and he was like, "Hey, what are you doing right now?" And it's like 3 p.m. I'm like, putting deodorant on." He's like, "What?" I'm like, "I'm getting ready for work, as one does." And he goes, "Oh, can you come to New Jersey right now?" And I was like, "No, I'm going to work." He's like, "Can you not go?" I was like, "You paying my bills?"
I think the funniest solution here is your parents or your family wanted you in Jersey so bad because they're just trying to get a fucking temperature check, and they're like 50-50 throwing your ass in rehab / psych ward.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. This feels like the roast of Amelia, episode 2.
How?
5.
This is not a roast. This is a roast of your family.
My parents seem really excited to see me, so I feel guilty that I don't want to. Though.
I think it's really, really cool that your mom's coming all the way up here to see you. Yes.
Like, I appreciate it. I just know I'm not going to have a good time.
I feel like your mom does not like leaving the 4 walls of her apartment. So for her to meet
She doesn't.
you in
They
Manhattan,
live in a house.
Oh, that's what I meant. Sorry.
She would kill
The
herself.
4
if she lived in
walls
an
of her
apartment.
domicile.
Her compound.
Yeah,
That
it pretty
is
much
not
is.
a compound.
With the fake brick and the Jesus, I don't even know what to
fucking
call
Jesus
it.
painting with the Christmas
It's
lights.
building
Yeah.
4 of Waco. It's not a compound.
Okay.
It's just an isolated building that belongs in a compound.
All right, yeah.
I remember one time my mom was like, she like went outside at like 7 a.m. and started blessing all of the plants that my dad planted outside. And she turns to me because I like hear her outside just mumbling. So I'm like, hey, what are you doing? The sun's coming up. And she's like, I'm blessing our like our Garden of Eden. And I was like, 2 people in this house cannot be mentally ill. It can only be one.
That's
Well,
actually kind of
unfortunately, it's 3.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry if you felt like I was roasting
No,
you.
you're good,
I
you're
wasn't
Can
wasn't
we
trying to come for
please
your
play
throat.
tennis?
That's why my ex broke up with me.
Why do
Okay.
y'all want to play tennis in fucking winter?
It's not winter, it's
Dude,
fall.
we've got
It's 70 degrees
we've
outside.
got one of
I'm
the
just-
bubble places right over here.
I know, but I'm just depressed. I don't want to fucking go outside and play tennis.
Well, then we go inside and play tennis.
How about we just play fucking ping pong?
Oh, we
What,
could play
at
ping
the
pong
fucking
at our
Virgin
job.
Academy down on Steinway?
Sure.
What?
There's literally like
A
a
pong
ping
pod?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
It's like a WeWork, but for mostly Indian and Asian men to play ping pong with each other.
Have you been to a WeWork?
Yeah.
When I don't know if I talked about it on the pod. This was way before we even did the pod.
I think no.
Wait, did you go to the one over by Pig Beach?
No.
Fuck no, I went to one
Okay,
in
good.
Manhattan. I went to one like by Chelsea or something. And because I had to do an appointment, and so I went to an interview at the bakery, and then I hated the interview so bad, and then I didn't have enough time to come home because I wanted to get a snack. So I was like, oh, I'll just do this meeting like in this like cafe. And I was like, I can't do it. What?
Nothing.
Oh, and we walk. They're like, okay, it's gonna be $50 for an hour. I was like, oh fucking K. I put my card down. They give me a private room. It's cool. They're like, oh yeah, we have like a shared kitchenette. So like, if you need to do anything, whatever, tea, coffee, whatever, that's all like complimentary. I was like, okay, cool. I have my meeting and then I'm just exploring because it was a 30-minute meeting. So I have 30 minutes to kill in this office space essentially. Why the fuck do they have signs saying you have to do your own dishes and shit? Like, and like throw out your fucking leftovers. It was like the office from hell. I'm paying to use an office space and I have to do the dishes and I have to fucking like, that's crazy.
I'm really, really, really happy that WeWork went under because I feel like that was going to be the future of corporate America was renting your own office space.
WeWork would have been better than working at CarMax. Like I hated going to the CarMax's campus.
Yeah, I don't know. An office without the office culture.
Oh, there's an office culture because I was standing there looking at shit, and this guy goes, I'm just going to pop over by you. I want to use the microwave. And I'm like, oh, what are you heating up? He's like, my Chipotle from 3 days ago. And I was like, get the fuck away from me.
It's your fault for asking.
Well, I was just
Yeah.
making small talk.
Yeah.
Why?
that's Why?
I don't know.
This isn't a coworker. This is a complete stranger.
I know, but like he seemed receptive and I was bored and I thought it'd be a fun role play because it
Well-
didn't feel like I was like really at a working space. It felt like I was in hell.
It backfired.
It did. Another person was microwaving fish.
Uh,
It really was like you were in an office.
fish should not be microwaved
$50 an hour.
in a workplace. If
It
you want to
just shouldn't
microwave
be
fish,
microwaved.
if you want to microwave fish in your own home, that's on you. You bring that vibe to the
done?
office. It's over.
Anyway, I wish we were sponsored by Fruit Riot. This shit's so good.
Yeah. Shout outs to Fruit Riot, our first sponsor.
I pray.
We'll tag them. We'll clip this.
Honestly, maybe even Costco could be a sponsor.
Whoa.
We're wearing the Costco stuff.
I don't even think Costco sponsors the Costco guys.
No.
I don't think they do sponsors or brand endorsements. In fact, I think they're kind of pissed about that whole thing. They're like, really? You guys are using this to launch your pro wrestling career?
Are they really?
Yeah, dude, fucking AJ, fucking the dad, is fucking doing, like, indie wrestling now, which he was a wrestler before, like, 15
That's
years
why
ago.
he's built like that. Okay. He's muscular.
Yeah. Your comment on Jeff and Big Matt's fucking shared Instagram story that they tagged me in last night was crazy. All that Amy said, holy shit, it's the Rizzler and Big Justice in 20 years.
Oh my god.
I sent that to fucking Jeff, and
Oh!
he just said, "Oh fuck."
God. I miss you, Jeff. I hope you have a great time at your bachelor weekend.
Yeah, I'm so excited. It's gonna be fun.
I'm excited
really
for the
wanna
live
play tennis.
updates.
I'm gonna be on my phone a lot, and then I'm gonna be editing this episode. This is gonna come full circle. I'm gonna be editing this episode while Jeff is watching me edit this episode. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be fun to see some of my other friends from high school, I think, and then meet a whole bunch of strangers, and then all live in a house together for 3 days. That sounds like a blast. I'm making breakfast, doing it the Aki way, bacon, egg, and cheese with ketchup, salt, and pepper. It's gonna be a
Oh my
whole
God,
thing.
that sounds
Orange
good.
drink, if you know, you know.
Orange juice?
No, it's like, you know the hug barrels?
Yeah.
It's like that.
So high C.
I've never heard your voice get that high. You're like, well, yeah.
So high C.
No. Just
Okay.
high fructose corn syrup with water.
Yummy. That's the corn syrup water.
Anyway.
What do you guys think about Trump's cabinet picks?
Oh.
I'm having fun with it.
I
We're so over.
I really do like that it is like a rogues gal. It feels like Batman villains all like teaming up. The problem is none of our billionaires are cool enough to fucking kill them, or at least put them in a penitentiary. Instead, they're like in the party creating the Doge branch.
Yeah.
Doge?
Oh, you haven't heard about this?
No.
The
Department of Government Efficiency.
and it's fucking
Our government is the most inefficient thing. Why do they have this?
right.
It's not going
And
to help.
Elon Musk is in charge of it with that fucking what's
He's
his name?
getting a
Vivek.
government position.
Ramaswamy.
Yeah, Vivek Ramaswamy and Elon Musk are in charge of a brand new department.
Isn't Elon supposedly going to get his citizenship revoked?
I hope that he gets deported. He is my least favorite African American.
Mm-hmm.
By a lot.
Why would you say that?
Why wouldn't I say that? Elon Musk can suck shit, and his family's profited off apartheid for fucking generations.
That is true. His dad's a fucking monster.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but still better than him.
Somehow. He calls him out all the time. Elon will say some shit and his dad's like, that's just not true.
Yeah.
It's really funny to see that.
Elon Musk's dad is like Joe Rogan's dad, but even better.
Elon Musk's dad, he's always Errol. What's his name? Errol?
I don't
think
fucking
Errol
care.
Musk. He's always
No,
like,
that's
His name
Mom.
should be Dead Billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
That's what his name should be.
I can't believe Grimes had a kid with Elon.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, all respect for Grimes is so lost. Anytime I see this fucking imbecile jumping around making X's with his body behind fucking Donald Trump, I'm like, this is literally Grimes' fault.
Yeah.
God damn it. I'm so pissed. I actually am very pissed. RFK Jr. wants to put everyone with fucking ADHD in a concentration camp. That's insane.
I just shout out to Shannon, who said Grimes was the class traitor before it was popular.
Yeah, based. Based, she is.
I mean, she was always kind of part of this class, though. Her family was incredibly rich
Yeah.
in Canada. And her
That's
mom
how
was in
she was
politics.
able to get
She went to McGill.
stay out of the music industry for so long and just produce her own stuff and release her own stuff. It was because she had the backing of a lot of money already.
She also, for her early work, that's like her most coveted shit. She didn't do the production work for that. Every single person she was dating was the one doing the work.
Well,
so
that's
never mind.
that's
I was
why
gonna
she
come
has
for
2 kids
Taylor.
with him.
Swift?
Yeah.
Oh, careful. You don't want the Swifties. to
No,
get
I
on
don't want the
pod.
Swifties against us. We already pissed off every Beyonce fan last week.
I'll do it again. Fuck Beyonce. And secondly, fuck Taylor Swift. They are horrific billionaires and should be guillotined.
Can we add Ariana Grande in there? I know we haven't seen Wicked yet, but I'd
she a
really like
billionaire
to
yet?
see her head roll.
Why?
I fucking hate Ariana Grande. She killed Mac Miller.
Well, yeah. But I do like Sam and Cat.
What the fuck's wrong with you? Yeah, I like the fucking pedophile's most pedophilic show. Go fuck yourself.
The most pedophilic is Zoe 101.
Yeah,
Dude.
you're right. Jesus Christ.
Did you ever watch the reboot?
There's a reboot of Zoe
What?
Zoe
101?
102 or
No.
something, yeah.
What the fuck?
Where like
Was Jamie Spears on it?
yes.
What?
Did this get like deleted? I've
It
never
was-
heard of
It was
this.
on Paramount. I think it was a Paramount exclusive.
Oh my god.
No, I never even heard about this. In fact, no, I've never heard anyone talk about this until now.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, no, it was a thing like a year or two ago.
Jesus Christ.
They were trying to hype it up, and I never went out of my way to watch it because I don't know. She's just kind of difficult to look at now. I'm sorry.
Well,
When you have a horrible sense of character, it ages you, and I can say that. I know quite a few people
Oh
who were
my
beautiful
God.
in their youth and became ugly because they're hateful and spiteful. What?
there it is. This is a real fucking thing. That's crazy.
July 27th, 2023.
Wow.
This is a horrible poster.
It looks like it's a reality TV
Yeah.
show. It looks like it's like
Love is Blind.
it looks like it's like Keeping Up with the Victims or something like that.
Okay.
These are some ugly people.
Oh, you know Ned's Declassified, how they have their own podcast and they keep like
Oh my
they recently
fucking God,
their
I hope.
production company dropped them. And they had to
Good.
make an announcement like we're gonna be doing independent now. I'm like, with what money? You guys actually fucking suck and just talk about having sex with each other when you guys were teenagers. That's fucking weird.
It's really fucking weird. It's really weird. And the fucking the guy who played Cookie is like actually a decent actor, and he's committing career sabotage, hanging out with these two fucking losers who
I
haven't booked a
know.
single fucking thing since their Canadian Teen Nick show.
What show was that?
That's Disclassified.
That was Canadian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Doesn't it fucking reek of Canada?
No, not to me. It was just the same era as iCarly and Drake and Josh.
It felt like the B Team Drake and Josh crew. So
iCarly was
Canada.
borderline Canadian.
I can sense that. I feel.
Well,
I
yeah, it
felt
was
that,
Seattle. It was
Yeah.
literally borderline Canadian.
Yeah.
Oh God. Well, whatever. I wish the cast of Ned's Disclassified and Zoe 101 the best as they continue to do whatever the fuck
I
it
hope
is
they
they're
share a
wasting
plane
their
together
lives.
soon.
I want to know what happened to Coconut Head. Like he seems like he's doing fine.
Yo, can we smoke with Coconut Head? How fucking sick would that be if we got Coconut Head
Yeah.
on this show before they get him on the Ned's Disclassified podcast?
I'm smoking a blunt with Coconut Head.
Mm-hmm. Maybe 3.
We all have one.
Yeah.
No one's passing. We're all
He's just
just.
standing there like this, and he's like, "Yeah, like what do you guys smoking?" I'm like Northern Express.
Can we get the janitor guy too? He seemed alright.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Kind of carried that show.
Yeah. You know what? While we're at it, the mom from Sweet Life on Deck, Carrie.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She,
Gem.
I would
Who's your
How'd
dream
you-
guest?
Kim Jong Un. I think it'd be very interesting, and it would be really funny because I could like literally like I could do a call out to Hawk to him and be like, "Yeah, I actually fucking got him on the pod. What the fuck did you do?
Okay.
Spit on it."
Quack Tua.
Ugh.
Who's your dream guest?
Steve's on.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Why?
Yeah.
I like Steve Zahn.
Mainly because of Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
That's fair. Or wait, Ordinary Sausage Dude would be cool too. I want to know about his journey into like
I
content
want
creation.
a lot more than just a guest on the pod.
I think it'd be really cool to get Dennis Rodman on this couch
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where would he be sitting?
on my lap.
I was gonna say he would sit between both of us, and I'd be like, Dennis.
I know I'm not Madonna, but I could be. Yeah, I love Dennis. Dude's an icon.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if we got him and Kim Jong Un at
I
the
was
same
about
time.
to say.
The tension in this room would be crazy. And I'm not talking like animosity.
We'd have to be in the People's Republic of North Korea for that episode.
I would be willing to venture out there just to do this episode.
I'd get a haircut out there, yeah.
I'd be getting killed.
You
That's
would,
fine.
yes.
The last episode of Brapwatch, we go to North Korea and record.
The gang goes to North Korea.
It's literally, yeah.
Oh,
It's,
God. That
It's
means
Always
the
Sunny in
Papa Roach
Philly
ranked
intro.
episode has to come out, too.
Yeah, it means we have to actually release that. The last episode of Duel of the Takes is Papa Roach songs ranked. Is it songs or albums? It can't be albums. There's like 5.
No, it's songs.
Yeah.
I think it's a top 15, top 20.
Yeah.
You got a coconut water too.
Oh.
That's the coconut water. It's weird.
What's that song by OT Genesis that makes me cry laughing? I'm in love with the cocoa.
This is the cocoa, and that song is referencing too.
When my grandpa was in the hospital, like going through not chemotherapy, but when he was like not doing well, my mom posted a photo in our family group chat. And I was like, "Damn, I see Grandpa in love with the cocoa." And she's like, "Who is that? A cat?" And I was like, "Close. It's a substance."
Coco the cat. You know what's gonna be really annoying? When that one guy that was super, super annoying the first Trump term, with like the net neutrality and the giant Reese's mug, comes back and is like,
Reese's,
and
what
he's
is his
trying
name?
to sell us all subscriptions to the internet.
It's
We
something
pretty much
Patel.
pay like that for internet access.
No, we don't.
I mean, we pay monthly for internet access, do we not?
You pay for an internet connection. You
Oh,
pay
yeah,
for
you're
a
right.
service to connect to the internet. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
What this guy's saying is if you want to use this website, you also have to charge a surf fee for being on that website.
That's crazy
and
because
using up
nobody's
that
paying for
website
Pornhub.
service. No.
Nobody's paying for Pornhub. They're
But
just gonna
like
start
every
streaming
app on your
everything.
phone you have to pay to have for a month. I'm gonna kill this man if that happens.
I would just not be
He
using the
also
apps.
was the only barrier to data collection, and he just let it go through.
Yep.
Which, I mean, that's what happens when you make a former lawyer for Verizon head of the FTC.
Yeah. The good news is he got dunked on so fucking bad the thing fell through, but I don't know if that could happen again with a complete power of the fucking conservative party.
I don't even know that they're really considered conservative at this point. They're just ludicrous. All of their policies.
Luda!
Yeah.
I wish.
Ludicrous, where are you when we need you most?
Yeah, I'd
He
vote for him.
disappeared like
Fast
the
and the
Avatar.
Furious 10 Part 2.
I haven't seen the last 2 Fast and Furious movies.
Oh, good. You still have a brain.
Okay, well, I'm going to watch them now.
You gonna do it today?
I don't know.
What do you guys have planned for the rest of the day?
Um,
As we know, I have work.
I really need to fold my laundry, and then I'm doing that coat drive tomorrow after work. So I am collecting coats, and then I'm going to make Cameron dinner.
I think I'm going to play tennis.
Okay. You gonna go play with someone?
Nope.
Okay. I hope you have a good time.
Thanks.
I'm gonna go to work.
Does anyone want to get a meal afterward?
Yes.
After this? I kind of want like a
sure.
Bloody Mary or something.
I can't with the cold bacon.
Oh,
We're not going to Trestle.
Please, not
Thank
Trestle. I need a
God.
better Bloody Mary than that.
Does Shady Lady have them?
I'm sure they do, but
Do you have another place in mind?
Wait, okay. Dive bar, instead of Shady Lady, it's called Shitty Baby. That would be a really funny dive bar.
Is it a poop-covered Sunny Angel?
What the fuck?
Like the logo?
No, it's just a picture of me on the steps.
I should have taken a picture.
Dude,
Maybe even a video
That
as I
would have
walked
been great
up.
for the thumbnail.
Dude, I cannot.
Yeah, you would have had to censor.
Oh, did you see last night's thumbnail? The one that comes out tonight at midnight, Alden?
No.
It's great, if I do say so myself. I'm very proud of this one.
I want to see.
Damn.
It says farewell to all.
Why is that my photo?
I don't have enough photos of you guys. I don't want to use the same ones for thumbnails all the time.
Fine, we can start taking more
And I wanted
photos.
you to. I wanted you to look like a victim.
Well,
And I look mildly disappointed. I don't know.
Wait, Alden, you didn't see the photo that McKenna took of me last night? It's so funny.
Throw it in the group chat so I can use it for this thumbnail, please.
Okay, I'm throwing it in our group chat.
Thank you.
We have a group chat that it used to be called Amelia Fan Club. Then it became Amelia Hate Club when Alden and I were beefing.
Which
and
time?
then many times. And then now it's challenges, not challengers.
Well, it was
With
It
an
was
F.
challengers.
But now
And then
it's
Zach
challenges.
corrected us.
Yeah.
We stand corrected.
Yeah.
McKenna took this photo and I look crazy.
Oh my god.
I look like a floating head.
But we came up with Amy's campaign slogan right after that photo was taken.
Yeah, democracy needs an afters. That would be my campaign slogan.
That's a good one.
Yep.
Dude, that alone, if I lived in Bushwick, I would get a lot of votes.
If you
I
lived
cannot
here,
move to
hello?
Bushwick anymore.
We have AOC like across the street.
Yeah, and she's not doing enough.
She's not doing anything.
She's literally just sitting there with her fucking silk press, like, okay.
Yeah.
Well, she's also got that. Never mind.
What?
I was gonna say she's got that loser ass boyfriend.
You know what? She and I, we are one and the same, except I don't have a boyfriend right now.
You just have 3 men pawning over you.
No, nobody fucking wants
Sorry,
me.
3 losers.
I do have a date tomorrow, and I have a guy who
You
has-
have dinner or lunch with your parents.
Yeah.
Why are you double booking that?
I'm not double. The date is at like 10 p.m.
Okay.
We're getting drinks. Anyway,
On a Monday.
yes.
What bar?
I don't know.
Guess
Be
what this
safe.
guy looks like?
Oh, it's in Gramercy.
Okay.
Uh,
What does he look like?
Guess his build, his height.
His ethnicity?
We
His
can leave that one
race?
out.
Okay. I'm gonna guess that he's 6'7".
no.
Okay. 6'4".
No.
He's average height.
Like 5'11", 5'10".
Why are you wasting
Okay,
your
above
time?
average.
This isn't gonna work for you.
Stop.
Like
no.
you're a size queen.
Stop.
Sorry, size thin.
Oh my god. Alden thinks that he looks Jewish. Alden thinks that he looks Jewish.
Okay,
I
that's cool.
think he is.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
There is nothing
It's
wrong
just
with that.
your type.
I don't have a fucking type.
Then how is every date that you've been on from Hinge either a dude named Quentin or a Jewish man?
Quentin was from Tinder.
Okay. Is there a difference?
No.
He's working late. I found him on Tinder.
Ugh,
He lives in LA, but I want
I
Bushwick.
need to watch Nora again.
Ugh.
Watching Nora in theaters for the 142nd time just to feel something.
Oh, that ending scene was so good.
That movie is so good.
The music was honestly like I liked the music for most of
The
it.
soundtrack was great. Yeah, I agree. And yeah, it really felt like the soundtrack, whether diegetic or non, was very fitting for what was going on.
This is a perfect photo for the thing
Is that going in the fucking thumbnail too?
too. Yeah. They should
Alright.
both go on the thumbnail. This should be a wanted poster. This should be a victim thing.
Alden not waking up. Oh no. Alright, I gotta throw a cringe one of me in there. There's so many cringe photos of me. Where do I start?
I think if we got to a certain like threshold with like viewers and income that we're making with this, my dad would be willing to be on the show.
Hell yeah. I would love Matthew Alapatu on the show.
He could take my spot one day.
Alright.
He would add even more than I do.
I want to ask him the rules to the card game that he plays. I want to have him teach me the rules to the card game he plays.
This is
and
exactly
then-
how he would be during the conversation with you. He'd be like, I don't know. And you'd be like, well, can you
Okay,
explain?"
after I give him Hennessy and a box of cigarettes, yeah, he's gonna know.
Oh, dude, we are smoking inside
Yeah.
with Matthew Alapatu whenever he's on.
He doesn't accept gifts, actually.
It
It's
wouldn't
not
be
a
a
gift.
gift. It's indulgence.
It's a bribe.
He doesn't accept gifts. Yeah, right.
He got really mad at me because I got him a bottle of Hennessy V-Stop for Christmas one year. And then the next day, I see him opening it up and, like, quietly pouring, like, a big glass of it and sipping on it. And he out loud to himself didn't realize I was there. He's like, this is good. Like, he said it like that.
Oh, Matthew.
That's my dad. That's his name.
With
Some
one
would even
T.
call him what?
With one T.
Yep. Math and then ew.
Math. Ew. What was your guys' least favorite subject in school?
Math. Ew.
I know science. I hated science so much. Like high school on. I liked it as a kid, like when you were just doing like fun little experiments and like the learning the scientific formula, which I guess we have completely thrown out in today's world.
Yeah.
We just Operation Light Speed or whatever, warp speed.
I don't know. I
whatever the
use a
fuck.
hypothesis every time.
Yeah,
I'm
you use a
hypothesizing.
hypothesis every time you fucking book a date on the fucking on a Monday night at 10 p.m.
I had a date. I had a date on Friday that I was supposed to. I had 2 dates I was supposed to go to on Friday. That obviously didn't happen because I was back home by 10 p.m. inside the apartment by 11:45. And that guy messaged like, "Hey, how was your night? You never hit me up after you were done with dinner." And I was like, "It was a long night." He's like, "Good dinner, haha." I was like, "It was fine. The food was great. The drinks were flowing."
It tasted better the second time for some reason.
Oh my god. And he's like, "Do you want to get drinks tonight?" Yesterday I was like, "Probably not." And he's like, "Okay, when do you want to get drinks?" And I was like, "Maybe Monday night." I was gonna triple book. And he was like, let's circle back to next week." And I was like, "Ooh, that's gonna be rough for me. I've got plans."
Just invite this guy to Alden's birthday plans.
Yeah.
No,
Go
Okay.
bowling.
I'm not going bowling with this guy.
But he could show you how to throw.
I know how to throw.
I know, but you could play dumb, and then he could show you how to throw.
Oh, all 5'8" of him.
What are you doing? You're not gonna like this guy.
No, he seems nice. I just am bored, so like it would be fun to go on a date with someone who I don't think I have much in common with, but it could be a fun conversation.
You amaze me.
What?
You do. I'm being genuine. I think it's
What
really
amaze
cool. I
you?
think your tendencies are just really, really special, and I appreciate them.
What do you mean? I feel like if I go on dates with people that I feel like I tend to be like really into, they don't turn out the way that I want them to, so I'm using a different approach. Going
Yeah,
on a date
that's
with
great.
someone who seems somewhat interesting.
Okay. That's
Could-
cool.
Could be a fun time, could be really neutral, could be really bad. We'll see. Either way, we'll hear about it on the pod after it happens.
That's exciting. I'm looking forward to it. Also, check out our Patreon. We're going to go a little more in depth about Amy's Friday night over there. You're going to want to hear all about it. So give us $3.33 a month,
Maybe even 10.
or 10 if you're feeling, generous. And let the Braps continue. Bye-bye.
Bye.
But your flag decal won't get you into heaven anymore. They're already overcrowded from your dirty little war. Now Jesus don't like killing, no matter what the reason's for. And your flag decal won't get you into heaven anymore.